Welcome back to the podcast of Young Funny and Black.
We need to be stopped.
He said, Bitmar, it
We
said,
is back.
I felt I was burning, but it went away, so I ain't think nothing of it.
What you
felt you
mean?
was
That's what he told her.
What you mean though? Cause your body done got used to it.
Yeah.
Your body done got tired of all that burning.
Bro,
He
wait a
said,
minute.
"Cuz, remember I told you I was burning that night. I didn't really think nothing of it because it went away."
But why she still did that though? He
That's
already done told her
dumb.
that he was.
You know, she just turned 19.
She delusional.
So she young girl. He probably talking to her real good.
Man.
He knew what he was doing.
Man.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he was doing. He
knew
knew
what he was
something
doing.
wasn't right. You have herpes and HIV. There is no way you don't have no symptom of nothing. You knew you had something, or was curious, or
Ain't no
like,
way.
Poor guy.
something's not right.
I know that bathroom was hot. Like, he was in that bathroom. I know that hurt. Like, yo,
Not even
I know
that,
she's
though.
hurting
Well, like,
because
yeah.
when females get it, their symptoms are way worse than males. Like, males might not even know they have it until a girl get it, and she's like, bruh.
and then, let's be real. She
On some
probably
real shit.
ain't even orgasm.
But see, the thing is though,
Probably
I
ain't.
keep it real though. That's why you got to get checked regularly though. Like,
You do.
Bruh, it's important for everybody
Especially
to
if you
get
want to lay
checked.
down with
Like,
anything.
Get checked. You feel me?
Right.
Do that.
Because
If you out here freaking and hunching,
listen, because
Gotta get
people will
checked,
stick
bro.
they Peter Whacker in anything.
With no protection.
Ain't
That
no
should
way-
be a crime.
Ain't no way you fucking hoes raw.
That's
girls be
it.
out. No, well, we can't just put on.
We can't just put it
Girls
on
is-
him because
girls is-
she
hey.
allowed him to
Hey.
go in
She did.
with no protection. But at the
Exactly.
same time, you knew
You knew that,
you
though.
were burning. And instead of like, let me go to the doctor because my dick is burning, you said it went away, so you didn't think nothing of it.
Y'all think Ursha still burning?
Yes.
For real?
They got
The
call
earth.
Ursha.
Ursher.
Ursher.
Raymond.
Ursher,
Yeah,
baby.
Well, we know for sure young boy is.
He said herpes dick.
He should be arrested for that shit.
But look though, he
He
just
should
had
be
a baby
fucking
though.
arrested.
He just had
He
a
should
baby.
be fucking
with,
arrested. He said,
He
fuck
is
you.
having babies.
10
He already
times.
had the baby with.
That's the
with
thing.
the
He said Ma got a family. He should have said Ma got herpes too as well.
But we been knew he had
But
herpes.
you already know, like when you
He
got
told
bread
me-
and shit like
he
that,
told
they
us he
don't
gave the
care.
girl herpes.
Money can goddamn
See, listen.
medicine and shit. He said what?
We knew he had herpes, though. He
Nudie said
been
it
had
best.
herpes.
But you know,
Nudie
But it's
said
just
it
the
best.
fact
Look
that
what
you
money
told
make a
this
bitch
man,
do.
fuck you 10 times
yeah, 10.
with my herpes
10.
dick. That's the weirdest flex ever.
Oh well, let's get
He
into
lost
the
the fight.
let's
He
just-
lost just off of that.
Well, let's get into it. You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna lie.
Young boy,
Into
no
it.
cap.
I fuck
How do
with
y'all
YB.
feel? How do y'all feel about this?
I wanna know where
whole
it came from.
situation? Like I
came
need
out of
more
nowhere.
background. It
So
did come out of
basically, it
nowhere.
was like, NoCap was in the interview. See, we know I'm
This
on
the
this
head
shit.
of the fan club.
Shit. But goddamn, reports came in though. It was like,
Not reports.
reports. You feel me?
Journalist
Goddamn,
over here.
I see.
yeah. Goddamn, NoCap. He was in the interview, and they was like, when can we expect more music from you and YB? And he was just like, shit, like, I'm still trying to do me first. You feel what I'm saying? Get my name out there, keep going up, so that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want him to just make us a song, like, we make a song together, then people think, like, I'm dick riding him, you know what I'm saying, for fame and shit.
That's
So-
valid, though.
That's fine.
You feel me? But YB took offense to that. I ain't gonna count. Y'all know me. I fuck YB hard. But I'm like, all right, bro, you ain't even have to
You
do
ain't
all
have
that. You feel what I'm
to.
saying? It was a little bit overboard.
Not even have to do all that. He didn't have to say nothing, period, because it's not like he dissed them. He
That's
was
what-
just like, I don't want to do a song with Youngboy until I'm of stature to do a feature with somebody and I still have my own name.
Exactly.
Not
That's
no
a compliment.
Youngboy
more
on
than a
NoCap
slight.
song.
Yeah.
Then there's NoCap songs
And-
featuring Youngboy.
And
You
this what
feel
I'm
me?
wondering. I'm wondering if it was some undercover smoke behind the scenes. Because
might have been.
You never know
YB ain't been
what.
fucking with him, apparently.
Apparently, that's what he said. Because he said only reason he really signed it was because of Quando. Like I know him and Quando locked in. Out of all people, him and Quando locked in the hardest. But that's your
He's
artist.
the
At some
weirdest of
point-
them all, in my opinion. Quando is a weird ass guy. He's damn near a girl.
I don't. You say what?
I said what I said.
Well, damn.
So you saying basically Quando got a coochie?
Yes. Do you not see how he posts on the internet?
I don't got him on no social media.
The ball's gonna post it every time. Quando be on that thing bitching. That's all he do. About a little girl that's just graduating high school.
What you mean?
But I know how the
pussy
girls
whip
like to
out.
tussle.
He pussy whipped by a little at a delinquent.
Basically,
At a
Quando
message?
like 22, 23. The girl, from the last time I checked, she might have graduated, she might not have yet, but I know for sure when they first started dating, she was a senior in high school.
Wow. That's what
Quando.
This is a grown man.
You gotta fit.
So let me ask y'all this, because I know this is a little bit off the topic, but this is about Quando. I had seen recently after, rest in peace, Takeoff, first off.
Don't make me cry.
Yeah.
Before we get into it.
Long live Take.
Don't make me cry.
In the video where Takeoff was shot, it was a scene of Quavo screaming and crying out loud.
Mm-hmm. That broke my heart.
And it was a conversation that ended up happening where it was like they clown Rondo for doing the same thing, but they came to the defense of Quavo. How do y'all feel? Like, do y'all feel like that's true, or
Quavo
do you
don't
feel like
be
it was
dissing niggas dead homies. Quando do, and now yours is dead. Keep your mouth closed. Cause it can happen to anybody. Like when you put off a certain persona, or like him, he's a Crip. Like it's a target on your back.
He put his flag down.
It don't work like that. If that was the case, he shouldn't have became it.
He said he put his flag down. He said he tired of that street shit. He said he want to live better.
Maybe there's growth. That's the progression that you need.
Do you believe him though? You think he really putting that flag down?
No, he put it down because his head was on. His bag on his head, and he's scared.
Yeah.
You say
But
what?
I'm not gonna say it was because it wasn't. No, the internet made it funny when he was crying about his homeboy.
It
But
was the
it's
way
a
he was
sad
crying,
situation. It's a sad situation anytime you lose a family member,
Yeah.
especially since he was shot too, and then he died in his face type thing, and he's watching them take his body out the car and stuff like that. So that is traumatizing, and it was sad, and his reaction wasn't like crazy or nothing, but the internet definitely made it funny. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie though, like, again, long live Take. Like, but that whole situation.
Plus, this is
with that
Takeoff
shit,
and
bro.
Quavo.
This is
Rondo,
Takeoff.
Rondo,
yeah,
nigga.
And then it's like Take.
It's not
we
the
never
same.
heard nobody like fucking with Takeoff.
It's not the
You feel me?
same. It's
Takeoff,
not the same. This is
never.
Migo.
Ever.
This is Mama. This is Quando Rondo, nigga. It's not the same. They're not the same.
Yeah, you said who?
I'm not the same.
He said no, I ain't gonna count.
They're not the same though. On a serious note, they're not the same.
This is the thing, like,
Long live Takeoff.
Long live Take.
man, it's the whole situation is just how the shit happened with Takeoff. Like, it's just, bruh, it's so unfortunate. It don't even seem real. Like, that's, bruh, one of the Migos.
It's just the fact that the video is on the internet and fans, family, friends had to see that. Like,
and then he was a bystander. Like, he wasn't even in the argument. Like, the argument wasn't even about him. So allegedly,
you can see his body drop in the video.
Yeah. And it's sad because it's like,
I should have got me a ticket.
To what,
You know the funeral was pulled. I should have got me a ticket. I was thinking about it. It's free too.
Let me
Oh
ask y'all a
my
question.
God.
Let me ask y'all a question about the funeral because
I don't like the idea.
I don't like how.
But if they
like,
presented it to me.
they sold tickets to make.
But no, they didn't make money though. The tickets were free.
The tickets were free, but people were reselling them. How do y'all feel about the people that was reselling the tickets to go to Takeoff's funeral?
That's crazy.
I think that's
bogus.
just despicable. I ain't gonna lie.
That's bogus.
Because you got a special place in hell. If you reselling somebody tickets, you go in there to agree to get closure.
And the family didn't even have to do this. Right. And they're giving us tickets for free to the public for somebody who fooled with him to go and didn't know him personally. And y'all folks is reselling tickets just trying to get a quick buck. That's so lame.
Facts.
That's lame.
And it's sad because it's like when he passed, it was like, you know, Offset and they had really just broke up. The group broke up, and it's like it wasn't on right terms. You know what I'm saying? So I know Offset was probably going through it.
That's the worst part of it.
Him not being there. You know what I'm saying? Because that probably eat at you more than anything. So I really hope that him and Quavo really just lock in.
I just hate that if they do lock in, it was on these terms.
And it took all of that just to
I
to
hate
get to that point.
I hate that. That shit's sad. Yeah. And the fact that they was all blood, that shit's sad.
That's what I'm saying.
And we grew up off the Migos. Like, who would have thought in 2022 we would have lost Takeoff, the best Migos?
Bro, it's like, it's so many artists have been just dying. Like, it's like damn.
Dolph's 1 year just came up. Like, that was quick. He has his own day too now. R.P. Dolph. Long live him too.
It's so many in the past, and I say in the past 5 years, bro, we done lost over like 20.
For sure.
Like, and it's just like, damn, it's like
and it's crazy.
It's a pandemic. Like, at what point do you you look in the mirror as a community and realize that like that shit not worth it? Like, let me say this. Not saying okay. Migos, right? You done set the culture.
For sure.
You done change rap in a lane as a group. I don't know. I don't know how they let security. I mean, somebody get in with a gun through security.
Because it was somebody that had some.
I don't want them to come at us. Now I ain't gonna say no names.
I'm not gonna say no names, but the only reasonable explanation is somebody a part of the posse of whoever was the event coordinator. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
In a dice game at that, it's like, bro.
Because if everybody got pat down, nobody has a firearm. The only person who would make sense to have a firearm is an associate of whoever is holding the event.
It was a radio interview. It was a woman that had called in, and she was there. She was there at an event. She was a bystander, and she basically was saying that the only people that had weapons was the entourage and the people of
Buddy Boy
from Houston. And she basically said she wouldn't say no names because she lived in Houston and they knew who she was, and she was terrified, like she was scared. You know what I'm saying? So y'all connect the dots.
Read between the lines, but they still saying they looking for him, cause the family member had posted like we need justice. Like we have to find this person.
They're not finding that man.
No, he's already found. He's probably just protected. Next song.
They ain't finding him.
No, he's found. He's just protected.
Let me rephrase that. Police ain't find him on some shit.
Yeah, somebody.
I feel like they could find him too. He's just protected.
They might find him. He might be dead when they found him.
Somebody said he was already dead, but it's just been so many different stories. I don't know what
to believe. Yeah,
even when it comes to like the whole situation, it's even though it's videos and stuff like that, it's been so many different stories and theories and conspiracies.
Yeah, you don't know what to believe.
Because I've been hearing a couple sacrifice conspiracies and I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Speaking of sacrifices, Kanye has been back in the news, and you know he's been on his run, and he was in an interview and he basically admitted that his mother was sacrificed, and he was saying that how
he can't
be controlled like Jay-Z and all these other people. How he was saying a lot of people have sacrificed certain different people. So he done brought some shit to the light, but it's like the shit that he says is like you can people can only take it with a grain of salt, but it's like anything that has something to it always has a bit of truth.
He's gonna get himself killed if he doesn't stop now while he's ahead. Yeah. If he doesn't stop while he's ahead, because it was one thing to talk about the Jews and George Floyd and this, that, and posting text messages on Instagram. Like, that was one thing, but you diving into a whole hole that we're not even supposed to know about as the people. Like, talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce, even though it's always been speculated or some people may know that they're in the group that they're in type thing. Not going to say any names. But it's like, don't say that.
Yeah, like.
Don't say that. Because they will get you by that.
It's hush on certain stuff.
They will get you by that. Like, there's nothing to play with. That's a whole nother plethora. Like.
Facts. Hey,
and I can't keep defending this man. I can't. Even though I really never have, but it's like
you just
turning a blind eye because there's so much other things we can be mad about. Kanye's not the only one on the internet doing dumb shit, saying dumb shit, being a dummy. Yeah, but he's a black man, so we're gonna get on him.
Facts.
Same thing with Kyrie.
And the thing, and about the Kyrie situation, like for people that don't understand, he reposted a film that had hateful comment in it, right? But
it had hateful comment for real?
It was like a lot of hate speech towards Jews in the film. But how it was portrayed, the film was portrayed in the trailer, it's portrayed as a black people film about culture and where they come from. My thing is, the type of energy that Kyrie got in backlash for what he said was it justified? I don't know. But this is my thing. That same energy that y'all brought for Kyrie should have been the same energy put forth on Amazon, who actually is making money and profiting off of the film that they put out. And that's my thing. If what he said with the film is wrong. That's not what I'm saying. It's wrong. 100%.
Yeah,
90% of the film is wrong. It's wrong. Him reposting it without watching it and watching his own eyes and know what it's about.
That's what it was.
That's ignorant, and that's the ignorant part that people are understanding. But you can't. He's not promoting.
Then charge him. Then why won't they charge him for that? If he didn't watch it and he just, because from my understanding, the film was basically saying that black people were the original Jews, but I thought I don't see anything wrong with that, because Jewish people are aren't they from Europe? Doesn't it originate from, not Europe, Egypt, and Egypt is in Africa, and Africa is where we originate.
What was ignorant? You said what you said was ignorant?
Because it was hate, I felt it was
ignorant that he reposted something without watching the whole thing and knowing what it's coming from.
Though.
Why you say that?
I can post somebody's music and not listen to their music. That's not me being ignorant though.
But he didn't apologize.
He just came out with apologies today.
But that's his second apology. But my whole thing with that Kyrie situation is this though. You feel me?
It's just the fact that they're it's just the fact that they're humiliating him, trying to humiliate him, taking his money, saying he can't do what he love. In my opinion, because he said he explained himself in the conference. Yeah. He explained it, not saying he wasn't wrong for posting it, because he didn't really look into it. He just seen what it might have been about without actually getting into the content and seeing what it was gonna be before he posted it. But it's if the man say he's not racist or he don't feel no way against people, then how are you gonna keep acting like he's being hateful towards a group of people when he's not? Yeah. He was just trying to inform us, but he didn't inform himself first.
And that's what I was saying. Basically, I felt was ignorant about it. That he didn't inform himself about it, because and the way that they making him jump through all these hoops for him just to play again, that itself is dehumanizing more than anything. It's a term that
and these white men did far worse. That's all I'm saying.
I don't have it on
in the NBA, in the NFL.
But they want you to prove yourself. It's a term that came from slavery days when one get out of line, you got to make an example out of him in front of everybody else for them not to understand. But this is the thing with Kyrie, that's dehumanizing as hell, because you make him jump hurdles, and he done already apologized and broke down how he was thinking and how he was. Everyone is different. Everyone makes mistakes. But what you can't do is piggyback on that person and you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to go to meet with these people, you need to go talk to them people, just before you can do anything else. And make sure, we're not going to pay you for those games that you're not out. What? Whoa, that's OD. Y'all not cutting ties with Amazon who's profiting from it, who put the film out, who producing it, who's making money off of it, the film is still up on Amazon, correct?
Said they would put a disclaimer in the beginning of the movie.
A fucking disclaimer? Be fucking for real.
It's still there.
You still making money.
And even still then, if he would have posted it with the disclaimer, you can't. Why are we attacking him?
Right.
The president of the ADL said he needs to do some more work.
Amazon need to do some more work.
No, Kyrie need to do some more work?
Yeah. And the ADL's the Anti-Defamation League.
That Kyrie needs to do more work until he can play again.
Yes.
But what they not going to talk about is how he just donated all that motherfucking money to that girl who they need to bring justice for, because them friends, I don't know. This era, because I don't want to say generation. Because it's the young, old, in the middle.
Yeah.
This era of people are so ugh.
Yeah, bro.
Seriously.
The whole situation, rest in peace to her, first off.
Facts.
And she needs justice.
Bless her soul. A lot of these women need justice, because that Jenkins girl who died in that hotel, we still don't know what happened. And that was years ago.
And it's it's so sad to see, because it's it's these people. They went out with people they trusted. These were they people that they hang out with. These they friends. These who they align themselves with. And whole time these people had so much undercover hate and pressure in their heart to wait till you was vulnerable, drunk, want to fight you, and your best friend. Oh, you not gonna fight back?
Is recording.
Recording?
Why this girl is naked, no clothes on, and supposedly the girl who was fighting her is
a transgender woman. Yeah.
I say they need to ship them back to Mexico on a cargo ship and throw their ass in jail in Mexico. Like they threw Brittany in jail about some carts. Exactly. They took a life. They can go back to Mexico and take that time and lay down for as long as they need to, as long as the people see fit. Facts. Because that's what they did the crime, so that's what they need to do the time.
You kind of quiet.
And lied.
What you thinking on? What you thinking on?
And lied to that girl mama talking about some poison, alcohol poison. This girl come back with a broken spine. What else she had?
A broken neck.
Yes, and y'all talking about some alcohol poisoning, and then lied to this mama talking about some alcohol poisoning, and y'all done broke this girl neck and her spine. And if y'all didn't do it, y'all know what happened, and y'all still lied. And she was a young boss. That's why they was really mad. She probably paid for all they broke asses. Facts. On a serious note.
That's crazy.
On a serious note, that trip was probably paid for by her. That's sick. Yeah, they need to be taken back to Mexico as cargo.
Allegedly, they used her credit card to come back home.
Wow. So you knew this girl was dead, lied about it, said she had alcohol poisoning,
and used her credit money
card to get back home, just to go lie in her mother face. Man, that shit guilty. That's guilty. They say guilty and proven innocent. Bitch, your ass is guilty from the get go. This shit just don't make sense. The math is not mathing. What's not clicking, Steven? What you got going on? Like,
yeah.
I bet. I would too. If I was fucking guilty.
Yeah, because they ain't nowhere to be found. They say the best friend won't even pick up the phone for them.
They were posted, but no longer posted. FBI is looking for them.
I can imagine they're wanted. And they gonna find y'all ass because you don't play with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. As they should for this black woman who did nothing wrong, just trying to go out the States and turn up for the one time with her friends.
Make memories.
And that's how you know she paid for it if they used her money to come back.
Right.
How you gonna kill the breadwinner? Who do shit like that?
Make it make sense.
Your girl putting y'all on, your girl introducing y'all to something new, and y'all do that. Y'all envy and jealous so bad, y'all do something like that. Instead of building off of what she's giving y'all. That's why I don't fuck with folk. I stayed to Mahri.
You good?
Going back to this Kyrie situation.
Get back to it. Get back into it.
Bless that girl's soul, though.
Going back to this Kyrie situation, man. For one, the whole league, the whole goddamn sports commentators.
We mad at LeBron, too.
I'm on, especially Bron.
We is mad at LeBron.
I'm on all y'all ass because the only people who I really seen, like, real life and seen, like, stick by Kyrie on some real shit. Floyd Mayweather, Nick Cannon,
Jay Williams,
Jaylen Brown, and goddamn KD. You feel me?
Yeah.
Goddamn. For one, the whole little scenario that they got going on is bullshit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You feel me? Like, it's bullshit. You feel me? That's just plain and simple. Because I got a bone to pick with Bron because it's like, Bron, you feel me?
You play with him.
For one, Bron, you only said that shit for one.
For the white man.
Because you working for the white man, they control your money. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep that shit real.
Yeah.
He was better off keeping his mouth shut.
That's just like Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather came out, he did a whole video. And to sum it up, basically, he was like, bruh, people, you know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody controlling somebody's money, like, you can't move freely. You can't do what you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? Floyd, he make his own money. He his own boss. He can say what the fuck he want to say, do what the fuck he want to do.
Period.
And not really, you know what I'm saying, expect any repercussions come with that shit.
Yeah.
Feel me? So, with Braun, I can't fuck with you right now because it's like, bro, you only said what you said because it's like the media on you. You got the office on you. You know, you supposed to be the face of the league.
Yeah.
Feel me?
He could have easily said no comment.
The shit that Kyrie, like, I'm not gonna sit up here and bash Kyrie for posting some shit. Like I said, nigga, I post shit. I might not watch it, but I might post it. Okay, boom. But Kyrie done came out multiple times and said, bro, I'm not racist, bro. I love everybody. I love all forms of life. You feel me? Jaylen Brown then spoke up. Jaylen Brown was like, bro, like, Nike is tripping. Nike took that man whole deal away. Nike, you want some bullshit. You feel me? Katie said, boom, bro, I'm not about to judge another man. He a grown-ass man. I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm going to control what the fuck another grown man got going on. Yeah. You feel me? I respect it. Now, Kyrie been doing a lot of real-ass shit lately. You feel what I'm saying?
Not even lately. He been doing it.
He paid the family, you know what I'm saying, or the girl, what he saying, like $65,000.
He just sent $50,000 a day to one of the victims for
that died,
Virginia.
One of the families that died of the UVA shooting, you feel me? So, but thing is, ain't nobody talking about that. You feel me? Like, so y'all gotta really, people pick and choose how the fuck they want to attack somebody and blah, blah, blah.
Let me say this, too. It's never this amount of outrage when the hate is towards people of color.
It never
Every time somebody talking about them white folks, boy, them motherfuckers band together. And when y'all black folks come to the realization that we need to start banding the fuck together when somebody attack us instead of turn a blind eye because the white man is against what they saying, we will take over this whole shit, and that's what they're scared of for real, and that's how they keep us oppressed, and that's why all these black people are against black people because they're brainwashed by the white man's logic. But I promise you, when y'all realize that we really got this power and the world is in our hands, the minorities' hands, because we're the melting pot and we brought all the culture to this shit, y'all folks gotta wake up. That's why I don't get mad about certain stuff or I don't pay attention to certain stuff, because it's like, bruh.
Yeah, and this is my thing. Like, I asked this question on my social media the other day because it's very thought-provoking, because we live in a world where they will cancel you or cancel you or try and discredit who you are and your character because of something you say. Who in the fuck gets to decide what's right and what's wrong and who can't talk? What happened to free speech? What happened to having the liberty to think for yourself and free will? And
they only said free speech.
Who gets to decide what's right and what's wrong? You know what I'm saying?
They only scream free speech when Donald Trump get his Twitter taken away.
Right. So, like, you got to think, we live in a world where they'll cancel you for something that they don't like saying. Just because you don't like what I'm saying don't mean what I'm saying ain't got no validity or don't hold no weight. Fuck you.
Facts.
What the hell?
Back to this, how do you pronounce her name? Is it Shanquella?
I'm actually not even sure.
How do you pronounce her name?
Shanquella.
Yeah, Robinson.
We gonna do Miss Robinson.
Boom. That whole situation, that's some foul shit. For me. Now, my heart go out to the family and the friends, for real. Because even talking about that shit made me mad. Like, because Shawty shoot from North Carolina. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Goddamn.
CLT Braider, honey.
You feel me? Like,
boutique.
The shit crazy, how shit just play in. You feel me? Because it's like, bro, they supposed to be her friends for like over 5+ years. You feel me? Y'all done been to the house. Y'all done spent time with my mama. Y'all done came to the cookout.
You're the best friend. The mama is looking to you for answers.
Family functions. You feel me?
Family is looking at you for answers.
So it's like,
what does that tell you?
At the end of the day, the shit that y'all had going on, and it was like, bro, it was like the first day they got down there. So it was like that shit really some fuck shit, because it's like,
it was planned.
You really can't.
It was a planned attack.
To show you, bro, like you really can't trust nobody, bro. You really can't be too open to fucking with people. And even if you is fucking with people, man, like, always just be mindful of what the fuck going on and just be aware of your surroundings. Like, never get too deep in.
Because in my opinion,
never get too comfortable to where it's like, oh nah, like I ain't gotta watch my back because I'm with people know. Like,
you can never put nothing past people.
Never get too comfortable, bro. Like, always stand toes, bro, and always just be aware because you'll never know who the fuck really envying you on the low.
But me personally, I feel like folks are gonna show that shit one way or another.
Folks might show that shit, but a lot of people is not gonna pick on the signs. Like,
yes, people will definitely pick up on them signs. Like them little slick ass jokes y'all be thinking jokes. Do not be fucking jokes. Like that's be how you really feel for real, but you trying to laugh over it. Yeah. No, bitch, I felt because it don't even have nothing to do with what you said. It's how you said it and that energy that comes off of it. I be feeling all that shit. Like that wasn't no fucking joke, girl. I felt that energy. Yeah. Bet. I know.
You don't fuck with me, just stay where you at.
I know.
Stay where you at.
You feel me type shit? Like, I feel like folks is gonna show you that shit one way or another. It's just up to you if you wanna really pay attention. Not even pay attention, if you really wanna accept that shit for real.
And then like on some other shit, bro, it's like, bro, even the friends though, like the so-called friends, like, bro, like the route they taking, like, bro, y'all out here doing interviews with the Shade Room for what?
They doing interviews?
Bro, they been doing, like the Shade Room, they been having interviews with the Shade Room on some shit. The man, I don't give a fuck, that's a man, you feel me? And I was like, damn, why the fuck that bitch look so strong throwing them punches like that? Yeah. Turn out, bro, you a whole man, you feel me? That's strike one, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you was a man trying to be a bitch. Like, you got a dick, you feel me? But you out here mad at the next woman, you feel what I'm saying? Because she on and she popping her shit and she doing what the fuck she got to do. But you out here hating on some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, then there was another friend, motherfucker was a whole club promoter. What the fuck? I'm just confused on really like what the fuck really going on. But I saw a video today, you know what I'm saying, of her father on the social media. He was like, bro, like, my daughter's supposed to be burying me. Like, I'm not supposed to be burying my daughter.
Facts.
And like that shit right there, I'm just like, that's crazy. You feel me? Because it's like,
no parents.
Why all this shit go down like that? Like I tell mama all the time, bro, I refuse to let you lose me to some bullshit. Like I refuse to. I don't give a damn about none of that. I refuse to let my mama lose me to some bullshit. You feel me? But like I say, but my heart just go out to the whole family and the friends, bro. And rest of the soul, they laid her the rest of the day. You feel me? But
they
it's
did.
Like they laid her the rest of the day.
That's gonna make me cry.
It's like, bro, like
that's so sad.
At the end of the day, bro, like I can't. This situation just it pisses me off because it's like it was foul, bro. It was just foul.
Bro, people are like, so despicable.
She beat y'all, bro. Like, they beat them up. They beat her butt ass naked
on video.
And even though when she was getting beat up, bro, she ain't even feel like fighting because she ain't even come down on vacation at that type of time.
Exactly.
And them her friends.
She stood on who she was as a person to the end.
If that's my friend, like, I have no reason to put my hands on you. I don't care how mad we get at each other. Like, bitch, we'll just talk later, girl. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't get to no point to where you want to put your hands on your friend. I mean, that was never your friend to begin with, in my opinion. And it's like, as a friend, like, that's how you know they're guilty. Because it's like, as a friend, if my friend would have died across the seas, I'm her mama's eyes and ears. We about to try and get mama over here, like... Facts. You feel me? We gotta keep mama up to speed. Till we figure out
like, what the fuck going on. Like,
you feel me?
You instead of trying to.
That's how you know. That tells you everything you need to know.
Guilty because how the fuck
they thought they was gonna get away from it because they was cross seas.
You gon' leave. You know she's dead. You use her credit card to get back home.
Allegedly.
You allegedly use her credit card to get back home. So you know you was broke. You know you did her wrong. Then you ain't tell nobody. And then when you get back home, she died from alcohol. You told the parents she died from alcohol poisoning. That doesn't even make no sense.
Even if she did die from alcohol poisoning, I would have been in Mexico. I would have been in Mexico until her body was in the USA.
Exactly. You don't leave. That's just not something people do. And it's just like it's sickening because people are so evil. People
this
are
era of people
so brainwashed to and so envious and jealous.
That's why I'm saying I can't just say this generation because it's not just us no more.
This is what I'm about to
everybody.
Say. What I'm gonna say is this, you feel me? Because the crazy thing is like it's crazy. Like this is what I'm gonna say to the people that's watching. Like it don't matter how long you done been friends with people. Trust me, I know, you feel me? I had to cut a couple pussy niggas out early this year.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? But it's like, no matter how long you done known people, bro, like, you never really know somebody
until you see them in a season.
Until shit start hitting the fan. So, bro, like when you, like I say,
but
bro,
then
you
we're always be in them though.
And this my thing. This That's what I wholeheartedly believe. You have to constantly have communication and an open line with God to just weed out negative energy, negative people, because when you ask God to show you signs and who ain't for you, you start seeing people like, damn, I ain't think you would act like this. I never seen you. You start seeing people switch up so much, and when you see that shit, you be like, damn, you be so like,
that shit happening before my eyes as I speak.
Facts. It's like,
see, the problem, we in a
generation. I would have never thought.
No, we're in
an
era.
Not even.
No, we're in an era because these old.
Yeah, we in a world. You feel what I'm saying? We in a world where it's like, bro,
it's the world.
You got motherfuckers out here who really want to be your friend or really want to be your homeboy or your homegirl just because you have emotion, just because you own at the moment.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? It's motherfuckers out here that's really being yes men and you know what I'm saying, and yes girl to a motherfucker they don't have nothing in common with, to a motherfucker they barely even know, but all because they see they have emotion, all because they see they have, you know what I'm saying, they see they getting money. Yeah. Just because you see a motherfucker getting money, bro, and you see a motherfucker have emotion, that don't automatically make them be like, damn, yeah, I need to go be friends with that person. Yeah. I need to go lock in on that person. That don't got shit to do with that.
And people will.
And watch out for them folks who hop from friend group to friend group.
Facts. And then it's like people, they know, like they'll say, some people cannot take the fact that me and you started in the same place, but I'm not where you at. Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to be where you at. I'm supposed to have what you have. I'm supposed to have the life that you have. No, the fuck you not. You ain't worked for what the fuck I got. You ain't did the shit I did to get where I got to. You need to look in the mirror.
And that's why we're not in the same place.
People hate themselves. And put that shit on you. And that shit is sad because
and you know what,
you need to work on you. Don't try and be me. Don't come and be. If you're not genuine and trying to be around me for me and who I am because you care about me, then you don't need to be around me, bro. You need to work on yourself. You need to find what the fuck wrong with you, what the fuck going on in your head. If it's trauma you ain't got past, you need to work on your fucking self, not put that shit on somebody else and be angry about that shit. That shit not right. That shit ain't right, and that shit is not cool and it's sickening. And to anybody that feel like I need to be around them because I could get a step up, fuck you, respectfully, disrespectfully, in the most disrespectful way possible. It's a special place in hell for those people and those friends and those people. Like, just honestly, it's just that shit ain't it, man. That shit is not it.
Y'all need to pray more. Y'all need to get right with somebody. Whatever y'all worship, y'all just need to get right. Y'all need to work on y'allself. Y'all need to stop projecting, because that's what it really be. It be that projecting shit. You're ate up with something inside of you, or somebody done fucked you over, so now you're harboring all this nasty energy. It about to do the same thing to somebody else.
And you know what's crazy, though? Like, bro, there's people out here, they'll do the bullshit to you, but they'll walk around here
like you done did the bullshit to them.
Man, like,
I hate shit like that.
With that shit being said, though, like I said earlier, I always make sure you never fuck with somebody like more than they fucking with you.
More than they fuck with you.
Watch the shit you doing for people. Watch the shit, you know what I'm saying, that you just like, you know what, yeah, that's my people. I'm trying to look out for them. At the end of the day, stop doing that shit, because, bro, you can be there for a motherfucker when they was at their lowest, bro, when they was down and out. And you could have been trying to help them and help them grow and guide them in the right path. And then, boom, next thing you know, they trying to cut you off or fuck you over, you know what I'm saying, just by the next man, just by what the next man putting their ear out, because mentally, they're not strong. And that's the problem with a lot of people, like, and especially that's the problem with a lot of black individuals at a whole. Like, mentally, bro, like, you're not mentally strong. It's a lot of people that's mentally, they're just weak. And I can't stand a weak-minded motherfucker, like, and that's the problem with society today. it's too many weak-minded people because it's like
People
you got
can't
the next man making your decision. You got the next bitch making your decision. When you a grown motherfucker, you need to make your own decisions. You know what you like. You know how you want to move. You know you don't fuck with that. You know you don't fuck with this person. But it's like if you weak-minded, you can do whatever the fuck a motherfucker tell you do. You gonna do whatever the fuck that's in style right now. Stop being like that, bro. Find your own motion, bro. Find your true self. You feel me? Because when you ain't true to yourself, bro, when you got some shit going on, when everything in your mind misconstrued it, then now you out here in society, bro, and you putting out negative energy, bro. You polluting the air with straight bullshit. I don't like bullshit. I'm allergic to bullshit. So when I smell bullshit, I start sniffing and shit. You feel me? So it's like I say, bro, it's just we at a time right now where it's like you really gotta lock in with yourself before you can even try to move with a motherfucker or lock in with anybody else.
And this too, just like how you were saying, like people will stick their necks out for people they think is their friends. And a lot of times what y'all don't understand is you watering dead plants. You watering dead plants. If you constantly feel like, if you ever think to yourself, ask yourself this question. If you stop texting somebody for a week and they don't hit you up, you was watering a dead plant. They didn't care about you. You was their entertainment. You gotta stop watering dead plants that are not bringing no value to your life. People will leech off of you and drain your energy to where you don't have nothing left to give. And people will be so disappointed.
Some people are just a good time. Like, everybody can't be your friend.
Facts.
That's what I have had to come to realize. Like, everybody just can't be your friend, no matter how nice or cool or genuine you may be. It is not that deep to have no friend. Fuck a friend. Be your own friend, because you're the only one who can treat you better than anybody else can. Fuck these bitches. Fuck these niggas.
But with that being said,
because it's yourself at the end of the day.
Facts.
You gonna be by yourself.
With that being said, we're gonna wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
But again, bro, condolences, bro, to the family, bro.
Yes.
To the families of the UGA, condolences to their families, bro. And
yes, prayers to them
too.
To
the Robinsons, like
to Takeoff and his family, bro, and everybody going through the situation.
Man, that's too many deaths, boy.
It's a lot of death going on. So my thing is, y'all stay prayed up. Y'all stay around people that love you and love you for who you really is, and not no fake love. Y'all.
And watch your surroundings, because it be the bystanders too.
Facts. Just always keep your head on the swivel in the world we live in. Make sure y'all stay prayed up. Make sure y'all stay with your loved ones. Make sure you tell the people that you love them, because you might not make it home. That's not a guarantee, and people take that for granted. Today is not promised. Tomorrow's not promised. So you have to live today like it's your last, because it can very well be your last day.
Facts.
That's facts.
Y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Facts.
We back.